Welcome to Kee of Soul. I'm Ellie and this is the Taurus Pisces eclipse reading. I have spent a lot of time today in meditation and just grounding myself, and there are so many things that have been coming through for Taurus. I'm really excited to do this reading. Firstly, happy full moon Pisces eclipse. Even if you aren't a Taurus and you have clicked on this reading, like, share, subscribe, let me know where you're listening from, and once you've listened to the reading, let me know what you resonated the most with. So I tried to do Taurus's reading last week and I just couldn't get it out. I don't really understand why that was. I feel like there's a message or something that you've been wanting to talk about, but you haven't been able to get it out. And I feel this eclipse is going to be able to put you into a position where you can talk about something that's going to transform your energy. So let's start to get some energy. God, Spirit, Universe, come through. Ooh, straight away, drop. Ascension. So we've got the Ascension card here with stairs, white. So there's something about your dreams. Yeah, you could be going through an awakening, or you've been seeing a lot of crows. Yeah, the truth. The truth will set you free. God, I heard that somewhere else. This week. The truth will set you free. It's like something is awakening you within this eclipse that's going to help your body, mind, and soul just ascend to a whole new level. What are we awakening from, Spirit? What is Taurus awakening from? A lady. This charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman her cards will command. The fortunes reveal once the cards have been placed, unveil the fate that the destiny traced. There is something about Venus. There is something connecting Taurus and Venus and love, and that this portal, this eclipse activation portal, something that's been on your mind with a woman, a feminine energy. Could be a male with feminine energy, doesn't have to be. Switch the roles where needed. There has been a woman on your mind. You're awakening. You're awakening to how you've perceived someone to be. A feminine. I believe this woman is from your past. Yeah, you had deep ties with this woman. $35. So 2 and 9, the lady, 2 and 9 brings 11, and 3 and 5, which is 8, which is 10. So 2 and 9, 1 and 1 and 8, which is a 10 of completion. The anchor's a sign of a stable event. basked in sunshine, secure and content. When the anchors some distance away from you, hope will fade and leave like a skew. This woman grounded you. I only start to feel that the connection that you had with this feminine energy grounded you more into your future than what you actually consciously was aware of. And it's only now that you're starting to realize the energy, the truth. You're starting to see the truth. You're starting to see the truth of this woman. You're starting to see the truth of this woman. You're now going through an awakening, seeing the truth. One and seven, 8, stalk. There's a message coming. There's a message coming. There's a message coming. There's a message coming. Stork in flight promises delight. A stork in range signals change. Progress heals pain drawn from the past. Embraced kindness and new friendships will last. Wow. There is this stork, this message, this messenger. Progress healing from the past. This eclipse portal is healing you from something, from a woman of your past. Whew. Wow. Let's get some tarot. No, hang on first. Let's get some moonology. Look at the bigger picture. Right. Bottom of the deck. Look at the bigger picture. What's coming in the near future from this, after this post-eclipse portal? Bottom of the deck again. It just wanted to come out. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Look at that blood moon. That, even though that looks like a pink moon, that is very like blood moon. Who was this woman? A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Emotions are running high. Yeah, I feel like you've been working on yourself. You've definitely been working on your shadow side. And when you start to work on your shadow side, it's like that's when the awakening starts to happen. That's when the truth comes out. That's when we start to ascend, when our mind starts to evolve. Working through your fears. Working through your fears. It's time to take action. All right, let's get some tarot. What are we manifesting from here? Spirit, what are we manifesting from here? Support. You could be seeking support, mental support. Yeah, seeking help and guidance. You know, when we start to work on those fears and our personal issues, and we start to see that truth of the fears, of the depth of that inner soul work that we've been doing, we start to look for external support. Nine of Pentacles. You're working really hard on this. This means a lot to you. There's that bird again. There's that bird. I don't know, a bird's relevant to someone. You could have had a bird as a pet, or be seeing crows. You're working so hard on trying to fix the issue that it could actually be causing more of an issue. All that hard work, you feel like you're putting the effort in, but not much is kind of happening. Now is a time to, like, you're missing something. You're missing something. Yeah, look at that. 7, oh, these cards are always shuffled really well. 7 and 8 of Pentacles. It's like all your hard work. I think you're expecting more. Look at all these Pentacles. 7, 8, and 9. Holy shit. I didn't realize that. Look at that. 7, 8, and 9 of Pentacles. That is like a Fibonacci sequencing. That is perfection. It's like you're putting all this hard work into going into the depths of your soul and working on that shadow side, that it's like sometimes we expect a physical reward from the universe because we're putting in that hard work, and that's not the reality of what happens. The truth and the knowledge and the effort that we put in to go into our shadow side is not a reward. You don't get rewarded for that. It's an inner knowing that we reward ourselves with. It's that peace of that, you know, less anxiety, knowing that we've worked on that and we're clearing out those energies. That's not relevant for everyone, but that's relevant to someone. It's like sometimes we go, oh, well, it's like health and nutrition. I'm going to spend, you know, all this money on a personal trainer and, you know, and these diets and all these, you know, supplements. And it's like you feel like because you've put that physical money on the line and had that physical personal trainer, it's like you feel like you're entitled to, I think that's where the ego oversteps ignorance. Well, they coincide each other. It's, you don't, that's not how it works. Just because you pay for a personal trainer and pay for supplements doesn't mean that your goals are going to be reached. It's, I hope I'm making sense to someone out there. There is a celebration on the way. Oh my God, look at this. 3. God, I shuffled these cards so well. This is so interesting. There is a bottom of the deck. So something's coming up. There's something coming up to do with a celebration. Could be 5 people. It's a bit of a win. Oh. Again, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I just go back to that singularity of one pentacle, you know. Instead of looking at that 7, 8, and 9, thinking that, you know, the more effort you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. I think simplicity and keeping things, you know, depending on the type of person you are, this can get really complex. This can get really, really complex. This 6, 7, and 8 can get really, really, really complex. And if all you're really searching for is simplicity, then we really, really need to reevaluate, you know, the truth of why you're doing this. Reevaluating the truth of why you're doing this. Looking at the bigger picture. Looking at the bigger picture. All right. Privacy. Bottom of the... Ooh. That's really weird. Privacy. Bottom of the deck. This is something that you possibly could have been keeping a secret, that you haven't been speaking to many people about. But you're ready to talk about it. Yeah, privacy and exposure. You're ready to talk about it. Something that you've kept to yourself for a long time. You or this other person involved could be an earth angel helping you through. Yeah, helping you through, helping you seek the truth, the keys to the universe. Oh, this is very emotional. This is a very emotional time for you. This is a very emotional time for you. Be really careful what you're putting into your stomach at the moment. In and around your solar plexus. You could be feeling sick in the gut. Be careful what you're eating and what you're drinking. Passion. Either you or someone you're connected to, you can see how passionate they are about what they do. Faith. Believing in something is better than believing in nothing at all, and having faith. Faith is why we hop out of bed every day. It's not that we know something good is gonna happen. We just have faith that it's gonna be all worth it in the end. And this is one of your karmic lessons. Especially with Uranus going retrograde back into Gemini for the next till April 2026, coming back into Taurus. You probably felt like you had a bit of a breather there. You had a bit of a breather there, my beautiful Taurus. And the cycle's trying to close out. You're being prepared to close out that cycle. You're going to places that you've never dived into before. Something's starting to click. Something's starting to change. It's like there's a part of you that does not want to be a part of this cycle anymore, this vicious cycle that has just been consuming you for so long. You got to think the last time the North Node and the Pisces eclipse happened was 18 years ago. What happened 18 years ago? Think about this. What affected or changed your outlook on life 18 years ago that you have opened up something within yourself and your heart that you're ready to confront? And close out an 18-year cycle. That's massive, Taurus. That's fucking massive. Like, not everyone gets to tap into that energy, and you chose to. Yeah, there's a shift. There's a fucking massive shift, but you did this. We've got to want the shift to happen so badly that it you know, things get pretty dark before they get better. There is a massive shift happening, especially if you are a Pisces. If you're even though this is a Taurus reading, if you've got really strong Pisces placements, even a Pisces rising, then this is just even bigger. This is fucking big. Oh, blank card. Whoever this woman is that you met, there was a reason why you met. Even if you still aren't in contact with them today, there is a reason why this happened. You've been networking, or you've been connecting to this person on some form of network or some form of frequency. Your sister could also understand, if you have a sister or a female close to you, this woman would also understand what you've been going through. Probably someone that you're more open to and that you can talk to about these things. And Taurus, of course, sometimes, yes, you do have expensive tastes. It can get the better of you sometimes. Oh, my beautiful Taurus. Right. We're going to get one more card just to end out this reading. Lucky card. One lucky card to finish out the reading. Oh, and we got two, like literally. Right. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So you've got a choice here. You are at a crossroad, a fated crossroad, where your life is about to material, physical, financial, spiritually, emotionally, everything is going to change. And you're not looking back. You are ready for this new chapter of your life. And I am so, so proud of you. Like, this is going to be a major shift in your life. I really hope you make the right choice. All right, guys, that was a really deep reading. Oh my God. Now I can completely understand why when I did Taurus's reading last week, it did not come through. I know for the collective that this Pisces eclipse, especially Pisces being the 12th house of, you know, the psyche, psychology, spirituality, that deep transformative energy. The great thing is that most of what's to come is going to be so positive, because it's very rare that we have such good aspects happening. Like, you've got Jupiter, which is the traditional ruler of Pisces, trining this eclipse, and the North Node, which is so very rare. It's a blessing in disguise. We have some really good aspects at the moment, which, do not fear this eclipse. This is going, even though it might be hard at the start, this is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. My voice, Taurus rules the throat chakra, and so I have said something in today's reading that is going to resonate with someone really specific out there, and I hope, that you just give it your best shot, and you are going to do everything that's going to just absolutely transform the next 9 to 12, 18 years of your life in this next Pisces cycle. I really feel some really just positive, just soft, gentle energies coming through that is just going to absolutely, like, you are in for a major shift, and it's going to be all worth it. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe. I'm Ellie. This is Kee of Soul, and I will see you, beautiful Taurus, on the next reading. Bye.